Alexander Volkov is fighting Jailton Almeida in October. Now, who's going to win this fight? Before we talk about who's going to win this fight, let's take a look at their latest performances, in which Alexander Volkov fought Sergey Pavlovich, in which Alexander Volkov started off great, took control of the whole entire fight, completely outlanded Sergey Pavlovich, and Alexander Volkov won by decision.
Alexander Drago!
And after this, Alexander Volkov wanted to fight Cyril Gane for a second time, in which it was a very close fight. Both started off very fast, both went back and forth, both landed some great shots and kicks, but Cyril Gane won by decision.
Cyril
Now let's take a look at Jailton Almeida's latest performances, in which he fought Alexander Romanov, in which Jailton Almeida got Alexander Romanov in a rear naked choke and made him tap in round one. Now after this, Jailton Almeida wanted to fight Sergey Spivak, in which Jailton Almeida started off very fast, put a lot of punishment on Sergey Spivak, and the rest seen enough and stopped the fight in round one.
Now this fight being set to happen is crazy, and I love this fight simply because the winner of this fight is definitely going to get the winner of Tom Aspinall versus Cyril Gane. But there's something that pisses me off, and that's the fact that Cyril Gane is getting that title shot against Tom Aspinall when we all know that Alexander Volkov clearly beat him in their fight. And honestly, I would rather see Jailton Almeida fight Tom Aspinall before Cyril Gane, only because at least Jailton Almeida has something to offer that can possibly give Tom Aspinall problems, unlike Cyril Gane. But anyways, when looking at both men and where they stand, they are the only other two heavyweights in the heavyweight division who deserve a title shot, and they're the best besides Tom Aspinall and Cyril Gane. So to see them fight to determine who's going to get that title shot, this is going to be a very crazy and important fight. But I have to say that Alexander Volkov is most likely fucked in this fight, simply because we know what Jailton Almeida has to offer and what he's good at, and that's wrestling, as he's able to use his wrestling to control and dominate his opponents, and he's done it to almost everybody, and I'm very confident that he will have success at doing it against Alexander Volkov. But that does suck because Alexander Volkov is on a very good run right now, and his striking has been looking very good, and he's been performing better than ever. But at the same time, if Alexander Volkov can't beat Jailton Almeida, then he's not the one who should be fighting for the belt. So I do got Jailton Almeida winning this fight, as I believe he's going to have a lot of success with shooting for takedowns and controlling and dominating the fight on the ground and doing damage and possibly working towards a submission. But even if Alexander Volkov loses, it's not the end for him.